It's time to roll for Truckle. Let's see what we got. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Welcome back to Roll for Truckle. This is Frank, and I have here the D&D Essentials Kit. So this video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be a review, more just looking at this stuff. And it's more going to be what I plan to do with this. So I've already done this video. It was on my other channel, Side Aside Art Nation, back when I was just getting into RPGs and looking more into them. And it was sometime after that I decided, you know what, this should be on a separate channel. So instead of doing a brand new video, I said, you know what, the things that I say there still apply to what I plan on doing with this kit and just other RPGs in general. So might as well just put it here, but I wanted to do a little intro showing that, so it's not jarring. I might say some things that applied a few months ago but may not apply now. So here's the video. Stay till the end because I will be back. I got something in the mail yesterday. I ended up buying the D&D Essentials Kit. And I thought, you know, just doing an unboxing, and that was the video yesterday. But there's things that I said that are no longer factual, just because I did a live stream yesterday, and I was hoping to have that video up before the live stream. So I was directing people to that live stream, and and I can do a separate video which discussing that what I got going on there. But yeah, I got the D&D Essentials Kit. This is an expansion pack of the starter kits. I believe there are now 2 D&D starter kits, and you know, there's like an added adventure. So for the reason I got this, I'm getting a little bit more D&D stuff. I've been buying like dice. Oh, I got this one the other day, a couple of weeks ago. I have quite a few of these sets. I've given a few away. And along with this kit that I bought, I also had ordered D20 dice just by themselves. It's a bundle of D20 dice. I got the 50-piece set. It's 25 different D20s. And then they're doubled. So there we go, a few more here. And I got the other 25 just here somewhere. Yeah, I've been kind of using these. I kind of like to hold them and play with them. Like I'll just do like what's the highest number? Who gets the highest numbers? But you can also like you could probably play marbles with these. But yeah. So the reason I'm getting more into tabletop role playing, just looking more into it, looking at these games, at these systems, I wanted something that was kind of like compact and easy to get into. So that's why I bought the Essentials Kit. It does come with a lot of cool things, and you know I like stuff. So I like to look at look at everything, look at the mechanics of the game, look at the structure, and see if I can kind of hack it and make my own game, which I'm leaning towards a board game style, where the board itself will be just a little map, kind of like almost like this size page, and this kit comes with a cool map. So let's see. Yeah. And here in the back, got the little villages. So that's cool. I like stuff like this, like stuff that gets you into the world. Also has the essential rules, and I did check out some books from the library, some rule books and other different kind of books. Um, so I do have the DM's guide and 2 player handbooks, which I'm going to look into more. And put this here. But I wanted to get this one because it's kind of like condensed. Just gives you like just the meat of the game. Comes with some character sheets, blank character sheets. Some nice paper, as paper goes. So yeah, I did make a character sheet for Captain Goggles and Maskelman. It's a combined sheet, which I'll have to double check if I upload that as a video, but if not, that'll be a separate video. It's just a very simple sheet, just a little bit about Captain Goggles, a little bit about Maskelman. It's a game that I want to do. It's not specifically a role-playing game, but it has some elements, and I do want to use a polyhedral dice system. I'm leaning more towards just having like just a certain number of dice and not a full set. Speaking of which, this kit comes with a set of dice. It's 11 dice. A standard set that you can get like this is 7 dice. The 11 set has 4 D6s, and this is just like regular translucent dice. So 4 D6s, which I believe you use to roll your stats. 2 D20s, which I think you roll. I think it's like your ability. So I'll look more into that. You got a D12. So my favorite dice are the D20 and the D12. And D6 is just kind of like the standard. There's the D4, a D8, which is actually pretty cool too. Cool looking dice. And 2 D10s. So this is the percentile dice and the regular D10. Which, I'm still learning what they do. It comes with the Dragon Icespire Peak Adventure. It's got some cool stuff. It's got little maps and some characters. I think it should have a monster. Cool. But yeah, I figured this is something that I can, play with the kids. Get them into uh, something like this. What I do like about just tabletop role playing games, I've never played one. I've never actually played one, but I've been looking a lot into them. But what I do like is like it's basically storytelling. You're coming up with this scenario and then you're acting it out. So like, oh, it's okay. I do something like that in comics. So, also comes with a DM screen. Which, let's see if I can. This is a nice panoramic view. And this is pretty cool. I probably won't use a DM screen for my game. It's not necessary. This is cool. And oh yeah, here it is. And this I liked, and I am thinking about implementing something like this. I was already thinking about that. But, it comes with these cards, which came in sheets that I had to just like they were perforated, so I just had to like take them out, cut them out. It's got a bunch of different stuff. Magic items, initiative cards, combat, magic charm, quest, and I think it's like abilities or spells. What is this? It's got prone, frightened, poisoned, and has some characters. Which let me see. I want to show a couple of my favorite ones. Where'd it go? Yeah. So I like this. This like this watercolor painter style. And check it out. Is this Masked Woman? Is this the D&D version of Masked Woman? Even some of the info on the back kind of fits her. But I do want to use some cards. So all this gives me ideas, stuff I can use, stuff I can do. The basic premise of the game, it's pretty much going to be the comic, starting with the comic. They're going to go on this journey, and where the comic ends, the game can kind of pick up. You can kind of continue there. I think I might. I won't say anything yet, but there might be a continuation to that later on. But I thought it would be fun to kind of play it out. And thing I am thinking about is doing a little zine. And first couple of pages, maybe like 4 pages, it's setting up the adventure, and I'm doing new pages for that, and then have the character sheet. So they'll be small, but I might include some extra, just larger sheets. And probably have like a little bit. I'm thinking about just having them separate, but in the zine it'll be both on one page. That's what I got so far. So I am leaning towards using a D20 dice and D10, possibly some D6s. We'll see. still in the planning stages. But yeah, I started looking into D&D and watching all these other videos. So a few months ago, or a month ago, some news came out about the OGL possibly being revoked. And I won't go into it, but they kind of walked it back and said that the OGL cannot be revoked or will not be revoked, and a lot of things are going to go in create a Creative Commons, and there's going to be a new OGL. But and I was following a lot of that because I wanted to see if I need to use it. But I'm pretty much doing my own story. I'm just kind of using some of the mechanics, and so I don't think I'll need an OGL, but I still wanted to look into it. Also, just kind of wanted to get into this adventure pack, and possibly play a game. Like I said, never played it. This one is 2 to 6 players. So I'm assuming that's the DM and 2 to 6 players. But yeah, I wanted to get into it, look into it a bit more, and so yeah, it's some of the little things I've been working on. Also, there might possibly be a new anthology coming up, and I might do a separate video on that. Probably towards next week. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked this video. This has been Frank Salazar, aka Captain Goggles. Make comics, make games, make something. No excuses. Stay creative. We'll see you next time. That was my first look, and just going through everything here. I have the dice. I put them in this little bag that I got from another dice. It was the Amber D20. This is the good size die. Oh, maybe not that big. But this is where it came in. So I decided to put all these dice in here. That's cool. Got the cards. I do like the cards. I like some of the characters that I've seen so far here, and their personality and stuff like that. So this is stuff that I want to implement with some of my characters. Not necessarily RPG characters, but characters that I do for my comic Captain Goggles in Masculine, because I want to make it either an adventure or its own game. Right now, I might just do a little adventure, but using those characters, and then just seeing how I want that information put out. So I was thinking cards, that would be cool. Might do that. And I do like the magic items and things like that. So that was something that I was thinking about doing. Because Captain Goggles, I want to do a magic item card with his goggles. So I don't think there's any magic goggles here. They're not magic, it's just tech. But I thought it would be cool to have stuff like that. So I am looking at other RPG games, other systems. Right now, I haven't played this one or any other system as it intended. I'm going to put these away. But I'm going to be doing a solo play for Dragon of Icespire Peak. I did attempt a game with my oldest son. He had just turned 12. He's still 12. It was just not that long ago. It was a few months ago. I think it was in before that where I made that video. So it might have been March. It's been a while. So he did do a character. He used one of these character sheets. I don't think he finished it because we were still figuring out, okay, what do all these things mean? There's some stuff that we skipped. But he was making a wizard character, and he kept that character sheet. So what I did, I just made a copy of one of these, scanned it, printed out the beside it. So it's a different quality paper. Then I do want to say something because I've seen other reviews where people are talking about, oh yeah, you get this QR code, a lot of extra stuff. That didn't come here. So I bought this one on Amazon years after, or yeah, I think it was like 2 years after it came out. I don't remember when it came out, but I think I remember seeing reviews like from 2 years ago. I haven't even longer, but I bought later on. I didn't buy it when it came out. So, maybe that was just for the first few. But I got nothing for no extras, no digital extras. But the box itself, the kit comes with a lot of cool stuff that I like that I can implement in other games. I'm liking maps now, so I do like. This is a smaller map, not a huge map. But it's pretty cool. Neverwinter Woods. Didn't realize Neverwinter was on here. Yeah. The DM screen, I've seen people say, it's a flimsy screen. I think for a starter kit, for an Essentials Kit, it's got most of the information you'll need. I'm saying this from a total beginner. So it looks good to me, but yeah, could be thicker. I think it works fine. So I did have a video where I started the setup, but where I had the DM screen and I had the sheets of paper and the cards, and my son was doing his character sheet. So that is probably that will be in the Dragonwood video where we were playing the game. So there's a little video of that in there. So, and I think I do mention it in the video that we started to play, but we just didn't. And the Essentials Rule Kit, Rule Book. So I do plan on doing a solo play. And, it has these sidekicks, so I can play them as well, and just so I can immerse myself and just dive in. And I'm going to be doing the same with basic fantasy. Some of the adventures. I do have a character, the Reno the Barkling, who is a magic user, which I've just been calling him a wizard. So I've been doing some solo games, developing his character, his background a bit. There's going to be some changes. But that's another video. That's more of a basic fantasy video. But this has been my, I guess, first and second look at this game, at the D&D Essentials Kit, which I still think is a good kit to get. It's not that expensive. I think I paid At the time, roughly $12 for it. I think last I saw it might have gone up to 16, but it kind of changes. Which I still think for what you get, it's a it's a pretty good deal, and you use it however you want. And so this has been Frank, and don't forget to roll for Truckle. 2. Make sure you leave a like, a comment. If you like this video, share it out, tell your friends. We'll see you next time. Let's roll for Truckle.